wigs and glasses and shirts done up to their necks, like me.
It's a tough job to fill, you know. Everybody expects you to be this ultimate rock pig.
It's been...
And Motley Crue clean up.
In the metal market, they've got the moves, the explosions, more than their share of exploitive videos, the hair and the makeup. And up until last year, they also had the prerequisite drug and alcohol addictions. Well, now they're trying to be successful without the partying, and it's done wonders for the music. The new album, Dr. Feelgood, is excellent. But the sad irony of Motley Crue is that party image, which is in a large part responsible for their success, is now a trap. They're supposed to be doing it 24 hours a day. They know that as a metal band, but if they do, it will literally kill them.
Our house is like the armpit of the world or something. It was just the worst place. We lived in this little tiny place that kind of looked like this. And we only made $20 a week. That's all we got. And all living together too. We lived right up the street from the Whiskey A Go-Go on Sunset. And when we'd go down and play, and there'd be like 500 people there, and Vince would get on the microphone and invite everybody to our house after the show. So there'd be like 500 people in the tiniest little apartment, and everybody's like this, this is great, all right, what a party, all right, this is great. It's pretty wild times, man. People got launched through windows. I mean, I could go on for hours, we'd run out of tape.
Die-hard Crue fan that there are, there are 3 people that utterly despise the Crue. You've never tried to ease that situation at all. Do you think that's part of your appeal?
I guess it's the people that just refuse to like our music or whatever. Or I guess we get off on pissing people off sometimes. Maybe it's that keeps us thriving on, pulling silly stunts and just being motley.
Called yourself the sleaziest band in the world. Is sleaze all it's cracked up to be?
No, it's just it's a tough job to fill. Everybody expects you to be this ultimate rock pig, and walk around with a big bottle of Jack, and then like the day you don't feel like drinking, somebody doesn't see you with a bottle of Jack in your hand, all of a sudden you're a wimp. You're like, hey man, I'm hungover, man. My head hurts. I feel like dog shit, and. So it's a tough job.
My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home.
Keith Richards of the Stones is a good example when it comes to that glamorous rock and roll figure, that heroin addict look about him. Do you think that's changed in any way, or do people still want to see a rock star with a bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand every night and taking whatever drugs are offered him?
Well, I think everybody still thinks it's cool. I just think that, I mean, how long? I mean, how long can people just drink every day and party every single day? I mean, 24 hours a day and live. I mean, I'm sorry, but we're human, and it's just like, you know, I don't want to die. I mean, I don't think your fans would want you to die either, because if one of us dies, then there's no more Crue, you know? And we've always made a pact that if one of us left or died or whatever, that's it, man, it's over, no more. Not like, okay, we got the new guitar player of the week or the new drummer of the week. I mean, it's over when it's over. So, you know, none of us want to die. We want to keep making records and coming to everybody's town and giving them the best rock show that they've ever seen. And if we continued like we were continuing, it wasn't going to happen. You know, somebody was going to die. And it's weird because, I mean, at any moment I could totally snap, you know? I mean, I could just go off into the deep end. So, you know, when people ask me to do like anti-this spots or anti-that, you know, it's like, hey, man, I'm human, you know? I see somebody partying, and believe me, like every day of my life, it's like a fight, and I'm like, God, I want, you know, I want to drink, you know, I want to party, I want to, you know, do things. So like, it's difficult, you know. This is like probably the hardest thing that I've ever done.
One of my favorite songs on the record is Kickstart My Heart. That seems to be just about being Motley Crue, is that right?
Yeah, it's all about stuff like things that just get you off, you know. There's just skydiving naked from an airplane, top fuel funny cars. These are all things that as a matter of fact, we're going to be doing it. This Kickstart might be the second single, and if we which we will do a video for, you know. Vince and I have already talked about jumping out of an airplane naked, you know, and sticking a sensor box over our units, if you want to.
Your units.
Our units. And just doing this, man, jumping into a funny car and blasted down 200 miles an hour. I mean, what a rush, you know. And then there's a center section of Kickstart My Heart, the breakdown, where Vince just talks about the years that have gone by, you know, we're still kicking ass, and it's just like, I get the chills when I hear the song, because I think about the old days and stuff, and man.
Another neat letter